Digitize and monetize with iEnt Live, the only platform that provides complete digital support for entertainers, promoters, businesses, and entrepreneurs. Leverage our one-stop digital ecosystem that will allow you to promote your music, sell albums, and host paid events, host webinars and sell courses, promote your concerts, sell tickets and live stream events, and market your business or project to generate new customer leads, traffic, and more. This is all supported by our homegrown AI-driven digital marketing infrastructure that has successfully served hundreds of clients around the world. To learn more, send us a message or call 765-4641.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to Pulse by Bloodline on iEnt Live. My guest this evening is Shelly Sweet Shells. Shelly Rahim from Trinidad and Tobago, and she's all the way in Miami. Been out there for some time. Hi, Shelly. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hi, Peter. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Welcome. Hi, Trinidad.
Tell me something. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Where were you born? Where are you from? Tell me a little bit about your family.
Well, I was born in Trinidad, Diego Martin, and I originally came from Diego Martin area, and then we moved to Woodbrook, then Arima, but I kind of lived most of my life in Diego Martin. I went to school in Diego Martin, Diego Sec, and basically that I had a wonderful time in Diego Martin, even though I moved on to Woodbrook and Arima. Moving from Diego Martin and living there, and then moving to Woodbrook, I was able to now run around the corner and see carnival and hear the soca. You're in your house and you hear the big trucks passing with the music. So it was a great experience for me like that. Other than that, I originally am from Trinidad. So being out here, I share music from Trinidad. I share that. And when I write that type of music, it's always including the Trinidad soca element in it.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yes, I do. I have brothers and sisters. It's 5 of us. Yes, I am number 4.
You're almost 5.
Yes, I'm number 4. Yes.
As a young lady growing up, a young girl, what were some of your hobbies?
My hobbies, I had many. I have many hobbies. I loved dancing. I danced with Caribbean School of Dance. I did, when I went into Diego Sec, I used to play steel pan. I did netball. I did some, what do you call it? I think we call it here like volleyball, So some of that.
Volleyball here.
We do the volleyball.
Yeah.
Soccer, I was on the soccer team. So I played many sports.
You're a real all-rounder.
Yeah, I was an all-rounder. And music was my passion. So even though I was doing all these sports, music was always my passion.
You know about the beginnings in music? What influenced you get started in music?
Actually, my mother, they had on her job, there was a show that they had, and they asked her if I would like to come and perform, and I was super excited. So I started off performing. My first performance was at 7 years old, and from there I went on to 12 and under. I moved on to Teen Talent, and then I moved on to Scouting for Talent. So I want to say that music as a whole has always been within me. I've always loved and embraced music as a whole. So I started at 7, and from then, there's no stopping the music.
Do you compose or arrange?
I write my own music. I write all my lyrics. And well, I bring first to begin when I actually write. Some people write lyrics and they don't really put a melody to it. So most all of my songs, when I write my songs, I'm actually putting a melody to it. So when I go to the producer, I already know what I want my song to sound like. Some people just write the lyrics and then somebody will build their music and they will actually now put their lyrics to it. But for me, I compose them, I write the lyrics and then I actually sing it, like put my melody to it.
Besides the pan, you play any other instruments?
I played guitar in college for 1 year and then I dropped it. I played piano for a year, I learned it, and then I dropped it. So I guess I did not stay like really learning it, for a couple years. And as I get older, I'm telling myself, you know what, I really want to go back and learn to play, because practice makes you perfect playing an instrument. So it all takes practice. I would really like to master playing the guitar so that I could accompany myself when I go on gigs. But other than that, I don't play an instrument right now. My instrument is my voice.
What part of the United States are you?
Miami. I'm in Miami.
And
Yes, it's sunny.
tell me something about some of your performances in the United States.
I have performed for Miami Carnival for the last 5 years. Every Miami Carnival. Last year and the year before I didn't, but I was there. I always go and participate in Miami Carnival. And then for any gigs that they are out here, I sing for weddings, funerals, any event, Caribbean cultural events, I always perform for those. But my major events out here has been Miami Carnival, where I'll sing soca for Miami Carnival. I've also sang for the Jug Festival. I've also sang for Caribbean Village the past few years as well. So aside from those big events, I more perform for like smaller events. But
Okay. You have any preferences when it comes to music? Reggae, soca, ballads, R&B, pop? What do you prefer?
I don't, to be honest with you, I don't have a preference because when I'm hired to perform, I will perform all genres, right? Everybody will say, oh, they will hire you as a soca artist or reggae artist, but I sing all genres. So when they hire Shelly Sweet Shells to perform, I can perform all genres. Unless, of course, somebody would like me to perform, reggae or soca or R&B or dance. So I don't really have, I don't want to say that I have one specific genre that I, identify myself with, even though I love the soca and I sing the soca, I write the soca, I love to perform it. But I can sing all genres and I don't have one particular one that I just love to sing alone. I just bring sweet music. Any sweet music Shelly Sweet Shells bringing, it's a wide variety.
Do you have any favorite artists?
Yes, I do have a favorite artist. Well, we can start off with Trinidad. I want to say that I look up to Fian Lyons because she was she put me on the stage to sing and she really broke me into the soca arena, singing soca. On the stage when she was performing. She said, come on up and come and perform. Then, I was the opener for her for B Mobile concerts. It was my first time and, I was then introduced to actually singing soca. So I want to say that Fian Lyons, I really look up to her and Bungie Garlin, that power couple. And she really put me out. She and Bungie put me out first time to perform. So I admire her as an artist. If you want to look at another genre out here, talking about if you want to talk about like let's say I love Whitney. I used to sing all of her songs, when I go to 12 and under. I love Whitney Houston. I love her music. So every time I entered a competition for 12 and under Teen Talent, I used to sing Whitney Houston because I love her music. I just loved her as an individual, It was sad, but I truly, truly admired her voice, how she controlled it. So that's that's who I admire. Those two, for soca and the R&B. Yeah.
Okay, my
Um.
dear.
Yes.
You have another one?
Yeah. I love Beyonce. I love how she ventured over from being with a group and then holding herself as a woman and a mother. And I, to be honest with you, I love when a person who has been in a group for Beyonce, been in a group and can sing in a whole group, and then move from that and become an individual and really, broaden her horizon
Yeah.
and kind of like hold up herself as a woman to be respectful, to be respected, sorry, for her family life, and then holding it down, singing all over, and still holding her family life together. So I like Beyonce. I find she's a really awesome singer, and I like her as well. I love her music. And also, let's go to the guys. I love Marshall. I love Cass. I love Cass music, and I love Marshall music. So those are the guys in Trinidad. But as a whole, I love on the calypso arena. I love Sparrow, and I love Kitchener. So yeah, so those are some favorites I have musical.
Okay, so we have reached the part of the conversation. That's a fun segment.
Okay.
I call this as a trivia segment, and I call it blood pressure. Right? I ask you a couple questions, and yes or no.
Okay, here we
Right.
go.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, my dear. Cheesecake or fruitcake?
Cheesecake,
Fudge or sugar cake?
fudge,
Waffles or pancake?
waffles,
Smoothies or ice cream?
ice cream,
Reggae or Afro pop?
a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I have to pick one.
I say Afropop.
Afro pop. Romance or comedy movies?
Romance,
Romance. Christmas or Easter?
Easter,
Halloween or Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving,
Lobster or sushi?
lobster, definitely.
Alicia Keys or Lady Gaga?
Alicia Keys.
Okay. You see, so you have passed the blood pressure with flying colors. It means that your blood pressure is exceptional.
Thank God for that. Great.
Right. By the way, to you viewing out there, I hope you're playing it safe because NSCB cares about your health and safety. Please remember to follow all health guidelines. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. And while you're keeping healthy and staying indoors and observing the protocols, please stay hydrated. Caribbean spring water, natural alkaline spring water from the northern range of Trinidad. So, Shelly, we're back.
Yes.
Tell me something. You talk about your favorite artists and stuff like that, right? Is there any particular artist you would like to collaborate with one day?
Yes, I would. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I would like to collaborate with Nadia Batson
Mm-hmm.
because something about her music, her style of music. I believe we have the same vocal elements. So
Mm-hmm.
if we're talking ladies, I would like to collaborate with Nadia Batson. If it's one, talking Trinidad, I would like to collaborate with Nadia. I would also like to collaborate with Fayan and Marshall. Okay, I can't choose one. I gotta choose one, right?
No.
So those are some favorites I would like to, with regards to collaborating with soca artists.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to collaborate in reggae, I would like to sing a song with Shaggy. If I had to do pop, I would like to collaborate with Alicia Keys, as you mentioned earlier. Because I love her vocals, I love her voice. So I'd love to do a song with her. Right? And guess that's it. Musical, and Beyonce, because I like her music. So I would really like to.
Tell me something about your collaboration with Nanaampa on Praises.
Okay, well, Nanaampa, first to begin, I met Nanaampa through a family of mine, right? He would push their music as King movements. So he would be promoting Nanaampa's music. And Nanaampa was looking for someone to sing on his beat. So I was introduced to Nanaampa through King movements, which is Orient King. Before we could even collaborate and actually sing, me singing on his beat, I came to him one day and I was like, you know what? You're a producer and you mix and master. Can you mix and master my songs? So I sent out 2 songs. He mixed and mastered. Awesome. He put them out and I was happy with that. I was really, really happy. And he was in awe with my vocals. He loved my vocals. So he sent me the beat, and the beat was for One Love, one of my songs, One Love. And when he sent it, I sang on it. He mixed and mastered it, and it was awesome. He did some little backgrounds, and I really, really fell in love with his voice as well as his work. Mixing and mastering and producing his work, I fell in love with it. So let's fast forward to today. We wanted to work together on another song, which was a reggae song that I have out, Praises Now. We wanted to work together, and he said, you know what, I could put a little, a little spin on it, I'll write a little lyrics in it, and we could collaborate together. So I was all for that, because prior to that, the other song, he did like a little vocal on it, little backgrounds, and I was happy. So I wrote Praises, and then he wrote his part of it, and we collaborated from Miami to here. He recorded there, I recorded here. We put it together on a beat which was produced out in Los Angeles by Dub Easy. And that's the collaboration. And here we have Praises. Also, I must say that it was not just about the music as well. It was about the video. Everything for this song was a collaboration, in that we all recorded in different places. So he recorded his clips out in Ghana. He recorded his vocals out there, and he sent it over to me here. I recorded my vocals here, my video here as well, with Jetta photos, and then everybody sent it all to me, and I became the editor for the video, because I edit my own videos, I make my own videos. So yes, all my videos you see posted on YouTube, I do my videos. So he sent.
You're really an all-rounder, aren't you?
All-rounder. I'm not called the all-rounder. I love all-rounder too,
No, but you do everything. You have done everything.
Yeah, well, listen. When you want something in life, you have to get up and get. And if you aren't financially able to pay people to get it for you, you have to get up and get it yourself.
Beautiful.
And you can't just sit down and wait on something to just come to you. You have to show interest in it. You have to get up and get. So I watch YouTube videos. I try my thing myself, and I say, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make my videos, and it is what it is. I put them out there. I'm not perfect. I'm learning. I watch the pros, and I try my best every time to be better at it. And And even with my voice, I try my best to improve. I'm never perfect, So you gotta get up and get. That's
Yeah,
the
well,
bottom line. You have
you,
to.
you continue making Trinidad and Tobago proud.
I
I watched,
I
I
always
watched,
say that.
I watched your praises video and I'm quite impressed by it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well,
My clip.
on a more serious note, right? Well, with uh, COVID
Yes.
19, the pandemic, etc.,
Yes.
people have been confined, people have been at home, and with this
Hmm.
confinement, there seems to be an upsurge in domestic violence and abuse against women. What's your spin on that?
My spin on domestic violence
Mm,
is from the time a man hits a woman,
mm,
that woman should find it within herself to get up and leave. I,
mm,
either you leave or each individual together they must go for some kind of counseling.
mm.
Counseling is so important.
Yeah.
I'm a real stickler for leaving.
Mm,
Really, really.
mm,
I've heard many stories about domestic violence leading to death. And
mm,
once a man starts to hit a woman, it I don't think it ever comes out good where it stops.
mm,
Once a beater, always a beater. I believe that.
mm,
And I think that I'm not saying there's not hope
mm,
for
mm.
for, for
Reform.
I'm not saying there's never hope. I always believe there's hope. But if a man is beating a woman, I just think it's hard. It may be hard, but I think it's to get out.
Mhm.
A woman is supposed to be appreciated, loved, respected. It doesn't matter what comes out a woman's mouth. A man should never put his hand on a woman. And I want to turn that around as well because some women beat men. Yes, it's twofold. People, when you hear domestic violence, you
Both
think
ways.
that is only women,
Mhm.
but men are beaten by women as well. I
Yeah.
believe that, and that is not right.
Mhm.
That it goes both ways in a relationship. If it's not working and it reaching to fighting domestic violence, once you see where it's breaking down, you go to counseling. You got to
Mhm.
go to counseling, and if it ain't working, you get out.
Yeah.
You beat once, you do some counseling, you try, and then you realize, wait, this is it. You got to get out. But it is very hard when a woman has invested so much into a family, when they have children. They always think, you know what, he going to change, or the man will say, she going to change. you know um I don't think there's ever going to be a change. It may be subtle for a while, but then it may act back up. Not that there won't be hope for people. But I believe that domestic violence is a very serious situation, yet still it's very touchy, especially when there are children involved.
Yeah.
And you have seen many stories, many, many stories where, you know, the domestic violence have now moved from husbands and wives, fighting, the men beating up the wives, and then after turning on the children. So to be honest, it is hard for a woman to pick up herself and leave with her children. Very hard, but yet still, for the safety of the children, I will not suggest that they stay in a domestic, a domestic relationship. No.
Tell me something. Have you been vaccinated?
Yes, I will say it. I was vaccinated.
I understand that
I was.
Miami
Yes.
has.
I don't hide it. I would say that I was vaccinated.
Yeah.
The first one I got, I was okay. The second one I got, it was, I felt very, very tired.
Mhm.
But I'm a promoter for being vaccinated. I find nothing wrong with it. Um, I I got it. You understand? So it's a matter of choice. It's a matter of choice. A lot of people say they don't want to do it. Some people want to do it. They're not sure. But to be honest with you, I believe, it's just like any vaccine that we have taken as children. We didn't have a choice when we were children. We go to the doctor, they tell us you need this, you need polio, you need that, meningitis. You take it, you know. Our
And
forefathers, they researched the vaccines many years ago, and everybody was guinea pigs then. They tried it, and they realized, wait, 20 years later, the polio work. You have to wait and let it run its course. We have like about a year with the COVID vaccine, about some years, but who's to know? I pray for God. Hear what? I pray, Peter, I prayed. I say, God, I'm praying. People say you're turning into a zombie. I pray about this. I say, God, I'm praying for this. If this is something you want for my body, tomorrow morning I go and take this. And I walk in, I take it, and I say, Lord Jesus, bless me with a long, healthy life with this COVID thing inside of me. That was it. I take it.
I understand Miami has been reopening.
Yes, a lot of places in Miami have reopened.
That means that we'll be able to perform more.
Yes, people are able to perform more. They are stating that, if you aren't fully vaccinated, you need to wear your mask wherever you're going to safeguard yourself and others. But the places are opening up more now that a lot of people are being vaccinated, and there are more opportunities for performances now. As time is going by. We have in Miami Carnival coming up. So I'm hoping to perform for Miami Carnival. I don't know as yet. You have to wait and see who they're choosing for the shows. But hopefully we have a safe carnival. Hopefully that all goes well. The more people get vaccinated, the more that, they will allow entertainers to perform.
We have almost reached the end of our interview.
What you said?
We have almost reached the end of our interview. I just have a couple more questions to ask you.
Sure.
What has COVID-19 taught Shelly about Shelly?
It has taught me to appreciate life, to really, really appreciate life, and not put things on, put things and say tomorrow for this, tomorrow for that. Because, over the course of the year, looking at the news, especially in New York, a lot of deaths are all over the world. And seeing a lot of people have died from COVID. I appreciate life. Hence my song Praises. I am praising God. That's what it has, that's my realization, is that you have to praise God daily. When you wake up and you're alive and you're healthy, you give praises. Because there are many people who lost their lives throughout this year due to COVID. And, also appreciating family life. I always appreciate my family. I'm very close-knitted with my family. But, appreciating the fact that, wait, family, you couldn't hug your family. You couldn't be around your family. Just appreciate them more. That's what this year has really, hit home. Appreciate your family more and praise God daily for life.
Beautiful. Tell me something. Where do you see Shelly Sweet Shells in the next 20 years?
In the next 20 years, please God, here's what. I pray to God I win a Grammy for Trinidad and Tobago.
Beautiful.
Whatever genre I sing and write, I want to bring home a Grammy for Trinidad and Tobago with my songs. It could be praises. We hoping it's praises.
Right.
But I want to bring home a Grammy. Listen, you got to dream. If you ain't dream, how are you going to get your reality? So I'm hoping to do great things and represent my country and just spread love and peace and joy through my music. So you're looking at 20 years, love, peace, joy, happiness with my music, for Trinidad and Tobago, for my family, making everybody proud and holding up myself and my values as a woman continuously for 20 years. Please God, with lots of health and strength and prosperity. I praise and God for that.
Thank you very much for taking some time off your job. I know you're working. Are you working right now?
It's okay. It's all well and good. It's all well and good.
So I want to thank you very much. Continue the good work. Continue making Trinidad and Tobago proud. And enjoy Miami Carnival, because it looks as though we're not having any carnival again next year. So enjoy it first.
Okay, thank you so very much. Well, hopefully Trinidad and Tobago open up. You get on a flight, you jump up on here, Miami, here you come. Thank you so very much. So very much. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you guys for this. Thank you, Peter. And NLCB, I thank you so very much for featuring Shelly Sweet Shells.
We have been looking at Pulse by Bloodline on iEnt Live. My guest this evening was Shelly Sweet Shells, a Miami-based Trinidad and Tobago composer, pianist, singer, recording artist out in Miami. Thanks for watching. Good evening. Ciao.
Digitize and monetize with iEnt Live, the only platform that provides complete digital support for entertainers, promoters, businesses, and entrepreneurs. Leverage our one-stop digital ecosystem that will allow you to promote your music, sell albums, and host paid events, host webinars and sell courses, promote your concerts, sell tickets and live stream events, and market your business or project to generate new customer leads, traffic, and more. This is all supported by our homegrown AI-driven digital marketing infrastructure that has successfully served hundreds of clients around the world. To learn more, send us a message or call 765-4641.